I'm a little bit worried there's going to be a load of spiders on it. That's what's panicking me about it. The job that we've been putting off. There is an envelope here that says maybe rocket seeds. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries, but to my garden diaries today. I haven't been in my home garden in 2024. I actually haven't been in the garden since about October last year, so it's just been cold and gloomy, and I've had my new allotment plot to work on. So this is my first garden vlog of 2024. I thought we'd start in January and just do a few jobs and see how the garden's looking. It's so cold today. I think it got to about -6 last night where I am in South London, absolutely freezing. So there was no way that I was going to go to the allotment plot this morning. I mean, look at my breath. Can you see that? So cold. I think it's about 0 at the moment, so I thought, right, it's warmed up a little bit. I'll get out here and just have a look at the garden and see what needs doing, because like I said, haven't been out here for a little while. So we are starting in the little vegetable courtyard. I've got the tumble dryer on, I don't know if you can hear it, hang on. Okay, here we go, the vegetable courtyard garden, that's what I like to call it. Everything here is mainly in pots, and then I have a few things vertically growing. So I've got, you can see the pots there, they've got strawberry plants in, and they're just hanging little pots on a pallet. And then this one here is just a really random shaped bit of a pallet I found that I thought would make quite a good little planter. So I painted it, stuck it up there. These under here, this is just made with old compost bags, and that's what holds the soil. It works quite well when I remember to water it. And then I've got this one here, which I think was gifted to me absolutely ages ago. I've got my little insect hotel, little house there, and then I have this massive beautiful herb planter here, which was gifted by Zest Outdoor. Is it Zest Outdoor Living, I think? And it's absolutely beautiful. It's got all the storage at the bottom for the pots. In here I've got my strawberries, which are still alive. I've got my mint, which I cut back in the autumn time, and it is going to grow back, so I think the mint is doing really well actually. I left the chives in, and look, we've got new growth. Even though it's absolutely freezing, the chives are growing, so that's amazing. And then these are some more strawberries, but that's all we've got at the moment. I don't have any other herbs growing because they were all the other herbs that I've got that I like here, like coriander and oregano and stuff, they're all warm loving herbs, I think. So, or I just killed them. I don't know, maybe I just killed them. Down here we've got the pots. So in here, this is purple sprouting broccoli, looking a little bit sadder than the ones at the allotment plot, mainly probably because it's in a pot, to be honest, it's a bit smaller. We've got the blueberry plant here, which looks beautiful, I think, in the winter with all the red stems. That gives me a few blueberries. I don't know if it will this year, we'll have to see. We've got some more strawberries, and then I think these are just weeds. I mean, if the weeds can grow, who knows what else can grow? I don't know why there'd be, it looks like grass actually. Might be grass growing in there, I don't know. This is my other planter that was gifted by Zest Outdoor Living, and it's more of a vegetable planter. Now I've neglected this like crazy. I had my leeks growing, and they are still alive, so I'm just leaving them. These are taking ages. I think I sowed these last summer or spring, and they haven't got very big. I'm just leaving them. I'm absolutely determined to get leeks. You've just got to grow, guys. You've got to sort it out. Come on. Then we've got the chard, which is a bit frozen, but I think will come back to life. That one there looks particularly healthy. And over here, I think there's a few miscellaneous parsnips in there, but I'm not going to try and get them out because this is frozen. So you might be thinking, well, what gardening job could I possibly have to do with my courtyard garden? Well, it is down here. And it is the Christmas tree. Yes, so our local council came and took away all the Christmas trees in our local area, and I said to my husband, no, I'll keep ours, chop it up and use it for like mulching and sticks and stuff. Well, fast forward about 3 weeks, I haven't touched it, I haven't done anything to it, and it's just now become this sort of thing that I know I have to do and I don't really want to do. And my husband did say to me, you won't want to do that, Emma, let's just get the council to take it away. And I was like, no, I will do it. So now I've got to do it just so that I'm not wrong, because that's the worst thing that you can do in a marriage, is be wrong. So now I've got to blooming do it, haven't I? So we're going to take it up to the garden and get it out of this space here. I'm a little bit worried there's going to be a load of spiders on it. That's what's panicking me about it. Hopefully they haven't moved in yet, but you know. Not fast. Come on, Lily, stay, you're saying. Then we have a little wonky one in a pot here, which I'm going to try and keep alive, so I can bring it back in the house next year, as long as it doesn't get infested with spiders. And then we've got some cut-offs there. So let's, right, what we'll do is I'll use these little lopper things I've got to try and cut it up into smaller pieces, and we can think about what we're going to do with it, because I don't really know. So part of me wants to just lay it down as mulch somewhere, but I know it's very acidic. I don't know why I've kept it, to be honest. I was just thinking then, we're thinking about getting another tree in the garden. So we've got an apple tree, a pear tree, and then an Acer tree at the back. But I was thinking of getting another tree. I might try him around the garden and see where it looks good. Yeah, let's do that. That's quite a nice idea, I think. We'll use them as a prop. Yeah, let's have a look. Block the sun because you won't be able to see, but I actually think having a tree there would look really nice in the garden, and it would grow up nice and big and kind of hide that area at the back. Yeah, because when I come down here, so this area down here is like my little secret garden area, my little secret seating area. So I like to sit down here with a, oh god, there's a spider, no. I like to sit down here with a little cup of coffee or a glass of wine in the evening at this little table here, and then this is my view. This tree is beautiful and it really grows like crazy. We've got all the flowers that come up down there, we've got all the flowers that come up in there. Having a tree like there would block out all those windows. So if that was like a tree, obviously not a Christmas tree, but maybe like another Acer over there, that would be quite nice, I think. Yeah, I think this year is going to be the year of trying to create more privacy in the garden so that I can kind of enjoy it a little bit more, do you know what I mean, without being overlooked. Right, enough procrastinating, let's chop up this tree. I might end up bagging this up and taking it to the plot and making pathways out of it. Actually, that's quite a good idea. Looks so weird. It's such a weird thing, just seeing like the middle of the Christmas tree without any of the branches. Very strange. And then I've ended up with a lot, obviously a lot more than I thought, because it's always a lot more than I thought. I don't know what to use it for now. I'm really confused. So a lot of it is still very much alive. It's very green and bushy, and it smells gorgeous. I really don't know, because there's a lot of leaves on here. So is this even going to make a good pathway? Probably not with all those leaves. Would love to hear your ideas, guys, because you'd be saving me from being wrong in front of my husband, and I really don't want to be wrong. I really want to know what to do with this. So any ideas at all, leave them below in the comments. And for now, we'll just pile it up somewhere where my husband can't see it and thinks I've used it. Just hate being wrong. Right, the only way I'm going to get caught out is if he comes to the shed, but I don't think he's going to come to the shed for anything, so I think we're okay, guys. Hopefully you won't watch this either. Anyway, I'm just looking around the garden. It all looks very, very mucky, like there's stuff everywhere. It looks like I've abandoned my garden sort of halfway through autumn. It's like one day I came out here, did a bit of work, and then I went inside and then I just never came back again. It's like the apocalypse happened, and there's just stuff everywhere. So I think I need to do a bit of a tidy up, and that's going to be a really good thing to start with. I just want to show you in this planter, because in the autumn time we planted loads and loads of bulbs in here, and some of them have started to come up already. I feel like they're quite brave to try and come up in January in this weather, but these are the little alliums. So the alliums that have come up, lovely. These are the little tiny ones, and the big ones are at the back, and they'll come out a bit later, I think. And then I can actually see a few of the tulips starting to make an appearance. Can you actually believe that? It's January. I don't know what they're thinking. They're bonkers, they are. And then all the little alliums at the front here. These seem to be the ones that seem to like the colder weather, so I think they'll probably flower first. But the tulips, you're bonkers, guys. Get back under the ground. Gosh, it's frozen solid. Frozen solid. I think I was taking a photo for my Instagram and I put a tea towel down to sit on because it's a bit warmer, but it's absolutely rock solid. It's frozen to the ground. I can't even attempt to get that up. That is frozen. There's a few plants in the garden, perennial plants. Perennial just means that they come back year after year, and there's a few that I didn't cut back properly when they died over the autumn time. And the reason why that's important to do is because, so you can see all this brown dead stuff here. This is the stuff I didn't cut back and it's all died. If you look in the middle here, can you see all the new green coming up? Now that needs sunlight, water, nutrients, all the rest of it, but mainly sunlight. If I kept all this here, doesn't get as much sunlight as it needs to get, so it is important to start cutting it back, especially if you start to see the green growth in the bottom. So that's why I'm doing this now. And also, just because I'm determined to do some gardening today, I don't care what it is, even if it's just cutting stuff. Cutting stuff will do today. I need to do something. Okay, we can breathe now. You can see the sun. The sun will come out today. Yeah, it's all just looking a little bit neater now and put together, and I can see the jobs that need doing. So for example, down here at the back of the garden, shed could probably do with a new lick of paint on it next year, to be honest. And also, we didn't cover the table, so this is going to have to be sanded and maybe painted or varnished over. So that's a job that we can do. I need to get the tea towel up at some point, and that's a job I can do. That bed's pretty okay, the planter's okay. And we come through here, we've got a main bit of the garden, which is actually, it grows quite nicely now. This section here, which I really don't know what to do with. It's just a bit of a blooming mess, to be honest. I've got my old bike there, which went rusty and I haven't fixed up yet, and I've got all of the stuff needs to get rid of. This fence here is just broken, it's just terrible. All the weeds come through it from next door, and I think this whole area here, this is going to be my project this year. I'm not sure what's going to go here yet. I was going to say greenhouse, but you know what, it doesn't get enough sun, it just doesn't. And oh, I don't know, I'd really like a greenhouse there, but I don't think it's going to be practical. But I'm going to think of something to do with that area there. Yeah, that's going to be my garden project of 2024, is going to be sorting out that area there, and I'll take you with me and I'll show you all the updates and all of my ideas and everything. But that's the project this year. It's good to have a project, so if you haven't got one yet for your garden, maybe just choose a small area and have a project and just sort it out this year, even if it's just a border or a window box or a little corner, you know, just have a project, go for it. Right, Right, I'm going to stop here just and go and get some lunch because I'm absolutely starving after all that. It did feel nice to get outside though in the sunshine, so it didn't feel as cold as I thought it was going to feel. And I'm going to come back after lunch and we're going to do a winter job that I've been putting off for a little while, but we need to do, so we're going to do that. Right, okay, the job that we've been putting off. Got to start going through all my seeds, figuring out what I've got ready for next year, what I might need to buy, what I want to grow. I just haven't had the time to do it. I'm going a little bit easy on myself because this year I got last year I got my new allotment plot. So it's been all go, go, go on the new plot, and I've just not had a chance to think about what I actually want to grow, what I want to sow. I sort of thought a little bit about what kind of beds are going to hold what, and I sort of like designed it that way, but I haven't actually gone through all of my seed packs and everything. So like I said before, I'm not going to sow anything in January because January is just not the month to do it. What I'm going to do is use my allotment planner. I came up with this idea and I was so excited about it because I thought I haven't seen any other planner that actually does this, like as a gardening planner. There is, look how I just put this over this massive pile of seeds. There is a section in this planner about seeds I already have. So it says use this page to write down seeds you already have and do not need to buy again this year. I've left a tick box so you can remind yourself if you have a full pack or a running low. So I can write down the seeds that I have and I can tick if it's a full pack or if I'm running low. I don't think I've left enough lines because I've got quite a lot of seeds. So I didn't quite think that through. I might need to do that as a 2-page. And then on this page here, it's seeds to buy this year. This is because every single year I would re-buy seeds. And you'll actually see I've got loads of duplicates here because I re-buy the seeds without realising what I've got. And I thought that might be quite a nice way of figuring out what I've already got. So let's go through this. You are sitting in a plant right now. You're sitting in a plant. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through this, and anything I don't want to grow this year, I'm just going to discard the seed pack and come back to another year so I can see straight away. And a lot of you guys are going to be like, no, you have to try it, you have to try it. But I've got a lot of stuff here to try. So, cornflowers, the double black cornflowers, they don't look nice to me. That's not my vibe. My vibe is bright, fun, colourful. I'm going to say no, I don't want to grow those. This is hilarious. There is an envelope here that says maybe rocket seeds. I literally, oh, and I put in it a pack of salad onions. So there's not even rocket seeds. That's definitely not rocket seeds then, is it? No, that's salad onions. I like those, we'll keep those. I'm not gonna grow a marrow, I'm just not going to. I don't think I'm gonna like a marrow, so I'm not gonna grow a marrow. I'm gonna discard that one. 3 parsleys, oregano, chives. So I'm just going to put down herbs because I've got all the herbs that I need. So I'm going to write herbs, the seeds, herbs. I feel like I don't have hardly any seeds here that are actually useful. I feel like this is all just a pile of like random stuff. Got the old sunflowers, that's nice. And then we've got sunflowers that I collected as well. Can you see what I mean by like duplicates and stuff? That's another Cosmos pack. Okay, onions, I'm not going to grow onion from a seed because I'm not insane. Forage. Don't know if I need to plant anymore, but I might plant some in the garden this year. So yes, great, fantastic. 4 pack. Massively overlooked vegetable, absolutely fantastic. Really good grower, really beautiful, really fun. Running low. So kohlrabi, running low. Might need a new pack of that. Full packs, yes, got them all. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to seeds to buy this year. So on this page, you just any seeds that you want to purchase. This is all I've really got. I've grouped some together. So like the flowers, I know that I've got all the flowers I want. I've got cosmos, borage, nasturtium, wildflower seeds, and some calendula. That's all the flowers I want to sow. Fine with flowers. Now we need to have a think about this. Carrots. I don't have any carrots. Okay, so I've managed to come up with quite a good list of seeds that I do not have and I need to buy. So I have this beautiful little tin, if you see in the light, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? It's from, it had biscuits in it. It's called Grandma Wilds. I just got it as a Christmas present for Christmas, obviously. No, I got it for a Christmas present for Easter. And I'm just going to keep all my seeds in the tin, which is what I should have done really last year. And I should have sorted them all out, but I didn't. Right, there we go, all filled in. Now I know what I need to buy, and we can go to January. I think I have put a few things that you can sow. So you can sow some broad beans in your greenhouse or directly outside. I wouldn't do that now because it's not, the weather's too cold. I don't know why I wrote that. Design plot layout, done that. Sow sweet peas. A lot of people are sowing their sweet peas right now. You can sow early cropping carrots under a cloche or in a polytunnel. I'm not doing that because I don't have a polytunnel now. You can put forcing pots over rhubarb crowns. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll do that actually next time I'm there. Secure structures like polytunnels against storms, absolutely, and check tools for damage or fix or replace. Those are the jobs that I've got down that you can do in January. But like I said, it's very much, I mean, if your garden is covered in snow, don't do some of those. Do you know what I mean? I've got some things that I want to sow. Look how ambitious I was at Christmas time. Weeds! Why have I put that? I think I might have had a glass of wine when I filled that one in. Gosh, what's that all about? And then we got the weekly planners. I think things get interesting when it gets to When it gets to February, that's when we get going. That's when we can start doing, oh look, tomatoes can go out, fantastic. Oh, we can chip potatoes. Yes, yes, February is the month to be a gardener. Anyway, I will see you again from the allotment plot on Monday, bright and early. Get your butts outside, guys. Don't stay in all the time. I know it's really cold out, but we are getting some blue skies and sunshine. And even if you can't garden, walk down to your allotment plot and have a little walk around and just get some fresh air, get some inspiration, because it's done me so much good. I don't always go there and work. And I'm going to put a vlog up next week showing you what I do when I go to the allotment plot, but I don't actually do any gardening. Which is going to be, it sounds a bit strange, but honestly, I love walking around the allotment site and seeing all the other plots and getting all the inspiration and getting excited. So stay tuned for that vlog coming next week. I will see you again on Monday. Have a lovely gardening weekend. See you next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.